Hi there, everyone. It is currently Wednesday, September 5th, 2012, and out here in the Western Pacific today, we are watching a few areas. First, we're going to start off with a few areas of interest in the tropics and are spinning up here. Actually, ASCAT imagery is currently indicating a cyclonic circulation around this little area right in here. Now, it is very diffuse. Convective cloud tops are really remaining down towards the southern periphery right around here, but still it's pushing a lot of moisture onshore across portions of Vietnam, where you have seen some reports upwards of about 1 to 110 millimeters all the way from Da Nang all up to Hue, and as well down here towards the south you're seeing some very heavy rainfall reports as this moisture continues to flow onshore. In these last several frames, these evening hours, as you went through here, you saw a lot of these higher cloud tops blow up, so very heavy rainfall continuing to be reported across much of this area, but also a low pressure area being worn down by Bagasa, and also JMA also calling this a low pressure area moving across the Philippines today, bringing some heavy rainfall with that. Floods and landslides are actually currently being warned on here from Bagasa in their most recent warning, stating that areas in low-lying regions and also on those steeper hillsides need to be extra precautious as this continues to blow overhead. And as you can see here, in the next 72 hours, upwards of 200 millimeters very well could be falling here. And also look over towards Vietnam, you have that heavy rainfall there. But let's continue to look towards the west, because as we watch these two areas, which I do not think are going to be developing into any named tropical systems, but are still going to be bringing some heavy rainfall here, it's all associated with that monsoonal belt. And look over towards Thailand. Some portions here have been seeing some extremely heavy rainfall. The Thailand meteorological department is currently warning on thunderstorm warnings out across much of this area. And over the next 72 hours, it looks like an exceptional amount of rainfall is going to continue to fall in and around this region. So I guess with that said, and in short, the southwest monsoon continuing to kick up across this area. Afternoon to evening time, once you get the max of that diurnal daytime heating, those thunderstorms are really going to be flaring up, but not just there in the monsoon. You also have those low pressure areas to contend with. Now, once again, most of the models are currently not picking up on this. Wind shear is kind of relatively unfavorable across this area. Sea surface temperatures are one thing that is pulling it forward, but they do remain rather diffuse, which means they don't really have too much energy to work with. You can have all of those factors: low wind shear, high sea surface temperatures, Coriolis force, but if you do not have those convective cloud tops to develop a storm system, then they're not really going to be developing up here. So at least at this time, I do not think those are going to be becoming anything significant. But let's look off towards the north, because we do have a significant storm system that is moving across China, already caused some very serious flooding over towards Chongqing, now moving over towards the Korea. In North Korea, actually, an area that does not usually admit natural disasters, upwards of 48 deaths sadly were reported due to Typhoon when it blew through last week, so they do not need any more precipitation, and at least here throughout the next 24 hours it does look like that is going to continue to blow overhead before some dry and cooler air starts to seep in from the north, and that is the start of the northeast monsoon. Once you start getting these low pressure areas, just like we're seeing right now, if we go back to that satellite picture, with this a very deep cyclonic circulation, there's the center of that low, the occluded front comes all the way around it and dives down there. This is just a precursor to the possibility of the northeast monsoon, which typically kicks in around the 15th of September. So still about 2 more weeks until we start to see those cold surges begin to come in with these cold fronts. They start to dive down towards the south, and then it's going to be bringing much cooler air. So get out there and enjoy the beach, basically. That's what I'm saying, at least as you can for now. Not only across eastern China, Korea, even down there towards Taiwan, and also Japan, where some widespread thunderstorm activity has been continuing to blow up here. Actually, here in Tokyo all evening, we've been seeing some thunderstorms roam around the city, bringing some heavy rain showers, but also this is really being kicked up by that heat. Even as far north as Hokkaido, temperatures have been into about the mid-30s today. And this is actually the current picture here, and about 16 universal time here, or about 0100 Japan Standard Time. And you can see those thunderstorms blowing up here towards the north, also around towards the south. This is what it's been mainly looking like for most of the day, just those isolated storms popping up all across the country. And it does look like, at least going into your Wednesday, especially in those afternoon hours, once you get that daytime heating, yet again, I know that seems to be repetitive, but it's definitely what's happening here, combined with some ample amount of moisture, those thunderstorms will continue to pop up. So I guess with that said, if you are out here in Japan going into your Wednesday and Thursday, even if you go out in the morning and it does look rather sunny and you think, you know, I don't need that umbrella today, keep it on you just in case, because very well those evening hours. You might get one of those stray storms coming towards your way. Now let's look out to the end of the week as we continue to push through here. You see that moisture pushing offshore, high pressure overhead, but look off there towards the west in the central portions of China. It does look like another very significant westerly is going to start to push through here. Bring some heavy rainfall out there towards Korea, down towards eastern portions of China. Once again, those low pressures, once you start to kick off here, one after another, very indicative of the start of the northeast monsoon. But as far as the tropics, at least through the remainder of this week going into the weekend, it does not look like anything significant or a named tropical system is going to be here in the immediate future. But that is all for right now, everybody. Thanks again for watching here at westernpacificweather.com. Do want to remind you, you can always go to the website here if you're watching this on YouTube. Numerous updates. One here actually posted this evening about the flash floods in Kuala Lumpur, where you're having some serious flooding here today. And also the tropical weather outlook. This is going to be a new feature started by weathercaster Clark here. Every day, he does look like he's going to put some information together here. Just a quick overview of what is currently happening out there. Any significant storms you should be expecting, and if there is one, where it's going to be going next. And then you can always follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Western Pacific Weather, or follow me on Facebook and Twitter at Robert Speta. And also remind you, you can always watch me on NHK World, not just giving you the weather here in the Western Pacific, but also worldwide. So please stay safe out there. Have a great day, and I will see you at my next update.